So I just pressed live again.
Oh, okay. Is now streaming live. Okay, so everybody, are we online now?
We're on. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we're on.
Okay, good. Thank
Right?
you. Thanks, Anton and Alex, for giving us the heads up.
Hold on, you guys. I'm figuring this thing out in a minute. Sorry. That was weird. What the hell?
That really was. I don't know.
That was something.
Phoenix
Okay.
Rising said, or who was it? It said that the energies were too strong. Your energies are just too awesome, you guys. You made us go offline.
Yeah, I have 2 chats. I don't know if I'm looking at the right one. Here, can you tell me what they're saying on the chat so I can see if I'm in the, because I had 2 chats open and I don't know if it's the old one.
Okay, so I see. Hi, Alex.
Okay, so Alex Folks just said hi, Anna and Niz, welcome back.
Yes.
Yes, that's probably it. Okay.
Go on, Anton.
All right, so let me.
Hi, Michael. Hi, everybody.
What the heck with this? All right, I can't see my chat. I did something. I have to restore the chat. This is not how it was planned.
You were on such a good roll too. That's what's so annoying.
Wait to ruin it.
Okay, so I'll just go ahead and say hi to everyone. Okay.
I got it.
All right.
Sorry. Hi. You know, I'm gonna say hi to the chat because earlier I didn't even say anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's say hi to everybody in the chat.
Yes. So we have Mary, Alex, Rick, and Delaney, Deborah, Alex. Did I say Alex already? Michael, Johan, Anton, Jason, Scott, Phoenix Rising,
Transmission forever.
X written. Thanks for stopping by. Hi, Sam Ventura. Anyways, oh hi, Niz. I see you.
I'm here.
Yes, I'm good. But okay, so I don't even know what's the last thing you guys listened or heard because I was just talking away.
Okay, so when Anton ended up saying that we were offline was when you were talking about how we need to express ourselves with the Sagittarius for the full moon in Sagittarius. Is that like pretty much what you guys heard? Is that the last thing you guys heard?
I was talking about Mercury, how it enters also in the sign of Gemini, which the message is about communication, the word, the sharing of ideas and feelings. It shows an importance of speaking with kindness, with loving intention, no matter what. And like, I remember what I was going to say. Like, I can't speak for anybody, but I can speak for myself. And for as long as I can remember, you know, the first instinct whenever, you know, of reacting to something, it was also reacting with the ego, you know, how, so, and I think that's part of the whole, you know, how they want to separate us spiritually in that sense, not to think from our heart, but to, you know, but anyways, so now that I'm aware of that, now when I'm trying to change patterns in my life, when I happen to come across something and my first instinct is to react with my ego, I catch myself like, that's my ego talking. And it makes me like refocus and start thinking from my heart. So I think that we all should try that. We all should start breaking bad habits because that's what it is. It's just a habit because we've been doing it for so long that it comes so natural. So, but like any bad habits you can break, you just have to catch yourself when you're, you know, whatever your reaction is at the time, you know, if it's thinking with your ego, catch yourself and stop it because I don't know. What do you think?
Although I do have to kind of jump in, and it's hard to tell if it is your ego or your heart sometimes. You know what I mean? Because there are times
where the way I see the difference is ego wants to me, I'm not saying in general or that's how it is for everybody. For me, when I know is the ego is when I feel like my feelings are very negative, like, oh, really? F that B or stuff like that, you know, that doesn't come from the heart. Even if the heart is hurt, or even if the heart is whatever, that to me, that shows me that doesn't come from my heart, it comes from my ego. Because when ego is hurt, that's your reaction.
You know what? You're right. Okay. You're right. Because here's the struggle that I've had with that though, is like, that's a good way to put it, is if it brings up any kinds of emotions that are negative, that it's probably not from your heart. But at the same time, like I you know, this is where I've struggled with the balance, where I think, okay, yeah, I'm feeling a little bit negative, but I have to, like, I feel like I need to be like a warrior, you know, or I need to stand up for this, or I should be saying something or reacting because I'm standing up for something. But you're right. If it's, and that's something that's been hard for me to balance, to be honest. And you would think that it would be something, and it could be easier for some people more than others. But what I've realized is that as long as I'm calm, like, okay, so when I feel like I'm going to react like that, you're right. I have gotten a lot better about stepping back and being like, okay, if I say something right now, is this going to come back to bite me in the ass? You know, like, is this out of integrity? You know, am I going to be doing anything that's going to hurt anyone in a negative way and actually not resolve any kinds of issues, you know, or not actually come to, you know, come to an understanding rather than coming to an argument. Right. So, you know, I do realize that as long as I'm calm when I'm speaking the things, and like you say, like, I speak from my heart, like, and I feel the love when I say it, you know, and I'm trying to be most compassionate, you know, and try and see things from everyone's perspective. That's where I've gotten better about speaking from my heart. But to be honest, that's been difficult for me. I'm not gonna lie.
It is. Yeah. I mean, it's not easy for me either. I mean, I don't know, I just see it like it's a habit, and breaking out of any bad habits like smoking cigarettes, or, you know, it's hard. It's not easy because for so long you've been doing it. So, you know, but I was gonna say, that brings me to another thing. You know how some people that do bad things, like murder other people or whatever, and they said that God spoke to them and they told them to kill whatever, or, you know, that's kind of like the same kind of difference that I was trying to explain between how I know between the ego and your heart. Like, when you hear voices and they tell you something that, you know, like, go murder your neighbor, or, you know, things like that, that doesn't come from source, because source is not bad.
It's not negative.
Yes. So, but anyways, that's kind of like off topic, but I don't know.
Well,
I just wanted to
it really isn't, because, you know, like, you know, to be honest, I've studied a lot about, you know, what Ransom, where's Ransom? You know, he's talked about this a lot, how it's weird how women are obsessed with serial killers and stuff. But like, seriously, legit, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I think that maybe I don't know about being a serial killer, but I know for sure that I have murdered someone in a past life. I had to have, you know, like, there are lots of bad things that we've all done either in our past lives or this life. And, you know, the change happens when we decided to make a difference in the here and now. But, you know, anyways, I used to watch a lot of stuff about serial killers and murderers and stuff. And I'm not going to lie, I would be able to empathize with their stories when they would say, you know, like, they were doing it because they felt like it was their, you know, it was their duty, like it was their job. They felt like they were actually doing the right thing by doing what they were doing. And they were lying to themselves, yeah, and they were justifying bad behavior. But, you know, we do get stuck in that where we justify our bad behavior and we do things that are bad without even realizing, you know, the full picture of how bad these things really are, because we're not really truly in touch with our hearts. Yeah, but so anyways, yeah, I had to throw that in there too, just because it sometimes it gets a little, it does, like, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it does get a little foggy as far as being able to tell, you know, the difference between if you're really doing something that's right or wrong based off of the things that we believe, that we've been told to believe, or we've trained ourselves to believe. We can justify our behaviors and think that what we're doing is okay.
Is that my internet or yours?
Am I frozen? You're frozen? Who's frozen? Why are we frozen? Oh,
it's mine. I think it's my internet.
Sorry guys, I got all like morbid and weird, but
Well, you said that.
Maybe it was me talking about that. Everyone in the chat's like, this isn't about love anymore. Niz was a serial killer. I'm just kidding. No, I don't mean to make jokes about that either. Dang it, I'm just digging a hole here, aren't I?
Alrighty then. Hi, Cosmic Christy. She says, whatever you want to do now, stop and do the opposite. Upside down and ass backwards. Mirror and merge. That's good.
Yeah. So, and yeah, I also gotta say though, by recognizing that we are capable of doing all of those negative things, and that can also help us to understand where other people are coming from and not be so judgmental, be a little bit more compassionate about, you know.
Empathize.
Yeah, there's another line with that too. You know, there's so many balances and so many lines everywhere.
It is. You're a Taurus rising, right?
Yes. Or wait, no, invaded.
Well, invaded, it doesn't matter. I was just wondering because I don't know when Taurus starts. In Taurus June, right?
Starts. No, I'm a Gemini, like according to Western astrology.
So when does Taurus start?
So
whatever.
Taurus starts like April 20th or 21st to May 20th.
Okay.
Or May 21st. May 21st. My bad.
Okay.
Because my sister is a Taurus and her birthday is May 20th.
Okay.
So, for my birthday this weekend, like my wish.
Wait, when's your birthday?
It's Sunday, June 3rd. It's coming up.
Oh my gosh! Yay!
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
Okay, so what I want to do, I've been like hounding my family and I haven't gotten an answer yet.
Oh, good.
I really have, like, Greg said that he will watch Lucas Saturday and Sunday. So I want to spend all Saturday and all Sunday, like, brushing up on all of the Star Wars.
Oh,
I want to have a Star Wars marathon because the ones that have come out since before, like right before Lucas was born, I haven't seen any of them. But I want to go from the beginning, like see how the way that I see things now and see how everything.
Oh yeah, from a different perspective. Yeah, you know, I wish I was there with you because I never seen any of those. I mean, I seen like one of the new ones that they released. I was still, I think, I was here, like in 2000 something, 3, 4, or something like that, maybe before. I went to the movie theater and watched it and I didn't get it because I never seen any of the other ones. It was just whatever. So I would love to watch them all with you. Oh yeah, because once you know the whole story, it's magical. Like yeah, no, I do want to. I do want to watch it because you know I never really cared for it. Oh, Christy said, Raven, we have to talk. I know about the that I never seen those movies, I guess. But
Oh, thank you, Trisha.
Okay, so the reason why I was asking about Taurus was because okay, so before we were doing before we did the show, or before we started the show, when I was getting ready and stuff, I felt drawn to pick up my Spirit de la Lune deck, which I haven't used in a long time. What?
I'm sorry, my computer is saying, okay, sorry, my computer got all messed up, but we're good. We're good. Keep going. Spirit de la Lune deck. I thought it was going to die. I thought it was going to shut down. I was about to freeze.
Yeah, you looked like you were freaking out there for a minute.
I was for a minute, but I'm good.
All right, so I got this Spirit de la Lune. I'm going to be working with this tonight. Like I said, I haven't used them in a long time. So anyways, I drew 3 cards. And I have to say, since I haven't used them for a while, and we were talking about this before the show, Nis and I, since I haven't used this deck for a while, when I was shuffling, I was not even ready saying my intention of what I wanted. And the cards were just jumping out. Like, here, I have an answer. And I'm like, no, nope. They were so anxious to speak. So, but anyways, I got 3 cards. And my intention for these 3 cards was, what is the general energy that we all whoever watches this video or this YouTube channel, whatever, not channel, this whatever, what will they benefit from the full moon in Sagittarius? So the first card I got was the Taurus.
Oh.
Then I got the Threshold. And then I got the B, just the B, to B card. So when I was getting ready, I was trying to see what the message was. So for Taurus, I got, okay, so this is what the impressions I got from the cards, right? Importance. Can't read my own handwriting. Okay, so what I see with Taurus is that it's fierce, right? It focused on what it wants and it just goes for it. So to me, it's telling that this full moon brought us to get focused, to push us to get focused on our goals and what we want to manifest and what we want in our lives. I wrote here, stay focused on goals and not distractions, because there's a lot of distractions and it's so easily to get sucked in, you know? It's like a, you know, if C. Golden will be here, yeah, it's a trap, you know, it really is. It really is a trap because it's in every corner and it's so easy to get sucked in. But I feel like this card is telling us and is reminding us to stay focused. What do you think about that?
No, I agree with you, and to stay focused on the things that we want to manifest, because aren't we shifting into, or haven't we shifted into a new cycle with Taurus in Uranus, where the things that we want to manifest on our physical material.
The 7-year thing, the 7-year.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a 7-year cycle, and you know, I don't quote us, because I mean, I've heard a lot of that, so I can't say that I know for a fact, but I mean, if that's the case, it would make sense, you know, if we're talking about the things that we want to manifest, you know, from like Luna talks about how we manifest things in our thoughts on the astral, and then those things start to manifest in the physical.
Yes.
And that's what Taurus is to me. That's what Taurus really speaks to me personally.
Yes. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention, on this card is the Lover card. And I feel like that goes with what I was talking about earlier with the Sagittarius and the, you know.
Yeah.
to be more of a loving being, not only to ourselves, but to others.
Right. Yeah,
and then,
to be more compassionate.
Yes, yes. Oh, and yes, you said the 7-year cycle ends and a new 7-year cycle starts. And what that means also is that, you know, it's time to, I guess, get ready to do the work to, you know, for what we want and what we, you know, want to achieve in the next 7 years coming. So, but anyways, with the threshold card, I don't know. I had
I don't
to
know
actually,
if that's good or not.
it's good. I mean, I don't, but anyways, I had to actually looked out on the dictionary what was threshold, because to me, threshold is something like something that you have to go through. And when you come out of that, you know, that transition is the threshold to me. But I saw the definition and it said that threshold is over which we must cross, right? We must go through as we seek to do things differently in our lives. So to me, this says that we all have, I don't want to say work, but yeah, I guess it is work to do to cross that threshold so we can achieve everything that we've been wanting to manifest in our lives. What's threshold mean to you? I wonder.
So, well, to me, you know, when you're on the threshold of something, it's like when you're almost there, you know? So, like, okay, when I think physically of a threshold, like the threshold in your doorway, what changes from outside to inside? When you're on the threshold, you're like in between, like when you're on the threshold, you're in between two worlds, or you're in between two different things. And whichever way you choose to go, you know, is the way that you end up going. You can go either inside or outside, or, you know, you can be on the threshold of a lot of things. Yeah. That's the way I see threshold.
Yeah, no, I like that.
Yeah, it's like you're almost at your goal, or you're right there, you're right at the threshold of what you want, you know, like, but that's the way that I see it.
Cross threshold by releasing negative energy to raise vibration to resonate to higher consciousness, which is manifest. That is great. I love that.
Hallelujah.
Yes, that is awesome.
Yeah, thank you, Cosmic Christy. Oh, and that's cool too, Michael Warner. And Dean says freedom, liberation. And then Michael's saying it means that you're at the start of a new beginning or the end. Yeah. Very cool. Yeah. We got this, guys. We got this. Oh, and Deborah Tucker is in the chat. Shout out to her.
Hi, Desirose. I saw your comment earlier. That was funny. So yeah, sorry, I was freezing my internet connection.
Oh, mine is too, or I thought you were freezing or I'm freezing. Something's going on, but we're just gonna keep on trucking. Yeah.
Hi, Edwin. Hi, Jenny and Matt. Hi, Transmissions Forever, Judith, Soul Steps, everyone. Hello. But anyways, the last word I got was B. And to be honest, I didn't get a chance to connect with this one. So okay. I'm just gonna read what it says. Huh?
I said, let's all connect now.
Yeah, and I want to read what it says from the book too.
Okay.
Okay, so it's talking about the waxing crescent, because this is the card of the waxing crescent that says B, right? Says the dark moon is also the door to the subconscious. So do not be surprised if things, don't be surprised if things surfaces for you that have been deeply buried. They resurface so you can acknowledge them, forgive them, thank them, love them, and then release them. The baggage can drop and you are left raw and vulnerable. Just be in this moment and allow the dark moon and crone to guide you into the roots of yourself where new seeds can be planted. So in the bottom, it says, cultivate peace and calm in the darkness. Observe your surroundings. Let go of baggage. Ask for guidance. Practice forgiveness. Reclaim and preserve your energy. Just be.
Hey, I like that. That's actually perfect for what this full moon is all about. Actually,
Yeah.
every full moon is about releasing anyways. And you know what? I was going to mention this. There are times where during certain full moons or new moons, I feel like my intuition, or I just feel guided to release things that aren't necessarily about what people have been talking about. That, you know, because it's in a specific sign that there are certain things to release. I would just say, if you feel guided to release something that's not necessarily in this, you know, like this idea of what should be done because of the position of the moon or what sign it's in, go with what you're guided to do, because you're guided to that for a reason. And every full moon is about releasing, every new moon is about manifesting. But if you feel like you want to manifest on a full moon because you already did releasing and you're ready to manifest, then go with it. You know, like, it's, even though we talk about all this stuff, you know, I think it's great for
I don't think there's
idea of what we can focus on, but I don't think it's necessarily like, you know, within guidelines, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think that there's certain rules that you have to follow, and if you don't, then you're screwed.
Yeah, you know? You didn't release, so you're not gonna be able to manifest anything during the new moon. You know what I mean?
So what I was gonna say, okay, so if you want to add something, or we can just start pulling cards.
I don't. Oh, you know what? I did want to mention something about Etheric Essentials by Deborah Tucker. Would you mind if I just went ahead?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so
go for it.
Like 2 weeks ago, Deborah went by her intuition and put some oils together. She actually sent me a chart where I could pick, because she incorporates numerology and stuff within it too, and that's you know, how many drops of specific types of oil that she'll put in there, and anyways, the oil that she sent me, and I had mentioned this in one of my videos, so I won't go into the whole story again, but I just think that it's amazing that she went by her intuition and just nailed the way that it smells just like the way that I have when I had an experience where I, you know, encountered my guardian angel, which could be perceived as your higher self or whatever. Doesn't even matter. The thing is that I smelled her, and these oils smell like her, and I've been doing a lot of purging the past couple of weeks. And it's been difficult. It's not only been emotionally, but physically difficult. And when I've been putting on the oils, I've just been like, you know, smelling them, and it's like that reassurance, and I feel lifted, and it actually helps to raise my vibration. Not only because, I mean, it's the mixture of whatever she's done with it, and because of that smell reminding me that, you know, I am divinely guided, and that I don't need to, like, I just need to kind of go with the flow, go with it, and things are going to work out the way they need to. So I wanted to give I wanted to give a huge shout out to her, because I felt like it was so magical. Like the fact that she nailed the scent like that is just magical. So I just wanted to mention, if anyone is interested in contacting her.
Go ahead.
If anyone is interested in contacting her, then you can email her at etheric essentials at gmail.com. So basically it's the first parts of her screen name there that's in caps. Just all together, one line at gmail.com, like in case you're interested.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say she also sent me some lavender to mix it to make for my dog because their skin itchy.
Did it work?
Yeah, I think so. It's just well, I guess I don't think it's bad for, I don't know. I just don't want them to lick it off, you know. But I think it's natural. I mean, and plus it's diluted. It's not like full concentrate oil, so I don't think. But yeah, it worked. So thank you, Deborah. Also, okay. So Bong Donkey, welcome by the way. He asked, or yeah. How do I get a reading? Just say you want a reading. But actually, before we start with we're trying to stay in an hour and a half, right? Is that what we said?
Yeah, we're gonna try and just do like an hour and a half of readings once we start doing readings.
Yeah. So because I know sometimes we write a long list and it takes forever, and so what we thought it will be things different this time. We will take 5 people. We will do a reading for those 5 people, and it depends how we are on time. We'll be taking more people. So if you want a reading, let us know. I'll write you down. Oh, my pen is not working. Okay, there
yeah,
it goes.
and we would really like to get to everybody, but Deborah said that the lavender won't hurt the animals.
Yeah, I didn't
Debbie.
think so.
Oh, okay.
Jill or Lorraine.
But yeah, with the way that things have been going with I'm sorry you guys, with the way that stuff's been going with Lucas, I don't want to like push it too far.
No, yeah, no. We totally get it. Desert Rose. Oh, no, Siri, I'm not talking to you.
It's good to see everybody in the chat. You guys all rock. Thanks for being here.
Morning Star, Michael, Alex, Judith. If you're welcome to my channel, welcome. Sorry if I didn't greet you when you came in. But yeah, welcome to the Raven Wolf channel. Hope you feel at home. All right, I'm gonna stop at Dwayne right now. So I have Johan, Aurora, Soul Step, Desert, Rose, Morning Star, Michael, Alex, Judith, Champagne, and Dwayne. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll do the first 5.
Yeah, and then depending on how we're feeling or how things are going with time, we'll try to push through more, or if not, we'll just try to get.
Oh, and I'm assuming Bone Donkey wants 1, 2. But yeah, all right. Stop. Okay, so what cards are you using tonight?
Okay, so I'm actually just going to stick with, because it's, oh yeah, just to let you guys all know, I haven't read with my cards for a little bit, so I'm going to stick with what I know, and I'm going to do the runes and the Dreams of Gaia deck, the way that I had been before, so these 2 decks. And I might be a little rusty to start, just to be straight up, guys. Until I get like a little bit more warmed up and in the flow of things, and the readings tend to get better. So I'm sorry about whoever's first. just kidding. No, it's gonna be great. What am I talking about? It's gonna be amazing.
Okay, so Johan is first.
Okay, Johan. Johan's probably like, crap. Okay. All right, so we were going to try and tap into whatever it is that anyone needs to be releasing right now, or anything that's blocking, like try to tap into anything that may be blocking anyone, or anything that we pick up on that we feel like your higher self needs to tell you is what we're going to end up sharing. All right, so Johan.
Oh, goodness. Oh my gosh, I just roll over them. That's lovely.
Okay. Clarify your features. Oops.
What the hell? See? My cards keep jumping out.
Yeah, mine are too. Like they're just, and I shuffled these really good, like right as we started, when everyone showed up in the chat, I put the intention into my decks and then I shuffled them. So all right. So we're gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna try to tap into this the best I can.
Okay, I have a mess on my cards right now. Some
How
are
dare you?
backwards. Okay, I think I got them all.
Okay. So, Johan, you want to go first?
Go ahead, because I was having issues.
Oh, okay.
My cards.
So, Johan, from what I'm picking up with the cards is that you're definitely being tested, and the blocks that you have right now has to do with self-mastery. Because I got the Uriz rune. So let me get it closer. So the Uriz rune is the bull. It's also about, forward movement and power. And the thing is that it came up in reverse. And I also got the emotions card from the Dreams of Gaia deck in reverse as well. And with these two paired together, what I'm really picking up here is that when Uranus is in reverse, it can create, so there's this buildup of power because of the fact that it's the Uranus rune. But when it's blocked, and it's blocked because there are emotions that you have within you that you're not listening to, or there are negative emotions that are trying to tell you something. And it can cause frustration, it can cause anger, it can cause aggression. So it's like when you have that power built up in you and it's going in a negative direction, it can create this negative buildup of energy. And the reason why was what I'm seeing here is I got the Algiz rune. Algiz is, it's the spiritual warrior. It's about divine protection. It's about, moving forward with, following your own higher guidance. But it's in reverse. It's in reverse, and it would make sense why that would be in reverse because of the fact that there are these blockages, and they're emotional blockages that you need to work through. You have something to say that goes with what I'm saying, huh? Oh, just kidding. The way that you're smiling, I was like,
I was reading the chat.
Oh,
sorry.
Okay. Oh no, you're good. You're good. But then I also got the 10 of Fire. So the 10 of Fire is in the Dreams of Gaia deck. This is when you're coming to the end of a cycle. And so basically, this is where it's also about the way to free up those emotions is about not seeing things in black and white, seeing that there are all different kinds of options. And it's hard to open up to see what all of the possibilities are when we have these negative emotions, or we have these things that kind of block us from seeing the bigger picture, or seeing other alternatives, or seeing other paths. But the main point of this is the reason why you're going through this right now is because you're meant to learn self-mastery from this. It's about, self-discipline. It's about, taking command of yourself and your life. And that's really the biggest thing that I'm picking up from these cards. Yeah. So basically, letting go of anything that is keeping those emotions bottled up and blocking you, whatever it is, it's creating these negative, forceful emotions.
Yeah.
Which you got, Anna?
I got the card of support, and I was trying to tap to it. And what I got for her is that I feel like she's what's the word? I don't want to say she shows support, but no, that's not the word. She's always there for other people. And I feel like with this card is saying that for her to let people take care of her, not take care of her, like, like if you need help, ask for support. Don't hold back for, ask for help. Because you give so much, or at least I'm getting the sense that you give so much. And, sometimes we need to recognize when we need some support. I don't know if it's a pride thing or not a pride thing, but like you don't want to bother other people for support. But yes, you give so much, let people, it's okay to ask for support, pretty much what I got.
Awesome. And did you have more to say?
No, no.
Oh, okay. So no, I was going to say, to add to that, another thing that we can do when we give so much like that is it's something that you do out of your heart, that you do because you enjoy, but after some time, people end up expecting it. It becomes an expectation of you, even though you're doing it as something to be kind, and it's something that's above and beyond. And that can be something that can cause some internal conflict and frustration for you as well. It's learning to know your limits and the self-care. And like what Anna's saying is ask for help when you need it. And it's okay, because it opens up your possibilities. And it's also about, saying, not feeling guilty about not giving people things that they expect, because those things that you were giving was above and beyond anyways. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yes.
But yeah.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do right now. And then she said, I gotta take care of me. I do. I gotta take care of me. Yes, you do.
Awesome.
Okay. So next one is Aurora Rain, which is Jill.
All right, Jill.
And thanks for all the likes. I really, really appreciate it. Oh, and by the way, I reached 600 subs. So thank you very, very much. I love you all. Thank you. Sorry, I just remember I have to say something. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Jill, and I hope that helps. Yeah, you know what? Because I have to be honest. I go above and beyond, and then people end up expecting it from me all the time. It makes me mad.
And it makes you kind of want to,
like, frustrated with other people.
And then it becomes to a point that you're not doing it because it comes from your heart. You're doing it because people are requiring you to do it. You want to do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so Jill.
All right, Aurora Rain, Jill. Okay. Let's do a couple shuffles here.
Mary says, Nez, where's your mic? When you lean up, it's having interference when you lean forward, maybe.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I won't lean forward then. Okay, I was leaning forward so I could read the chat. But you can read the chat to me.
No, I think that I know what she's talking about because I've been listening too, but I don't think it's only when you lean. Hi, Jason. I'm not even gonna say it. We're butchering it. Sorry. Welcome.
I've noticed an interference because like you've been breaking up and stuff too, and that's an indicator that my own internet is not doing so well. So I'm sorry, you guys. I'm really sorry.
It's okay. It is what it is with Nis.
It is what it is with this, you know? All right, okay, so Jill. Wow. Ooh, Jill. New beginning.
Okay. Got new growth. Yeah, Pamela says, don't be sorry, everyone's internet is off today.
Oh, okay.
Didn't the moon that we just had yesterday, wasn't it called the seed? Was it the seed moon or the flower moon? It was the flower moon, never mind.
Flower, yeah, flower moon.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go ahead.
Okay, you go for it.
So it's funny that you said new beginnings because I got the new growth.
Oh, how funny! Okay.
And what I see with this is that I feel like she's been working really hard in healing and trying to push forward and move forward. And all that seed that she's been planting for the past year is finally taking root. And it's finally taking root and it's finally growing. So to me, that's very hopeful for you, Jill. You see how the little it's growing.
Oh, wow. Yeah, the little seedling is growing.
Yes. So I think that she's ready to enter a new level of personal growth, which is great. I'm very happy for you, Aurora.
Yeah, right? Awesome. Okay, so, and I think that, well, here, based on the cards that I have, this new beginning could mean a couple things. Like I'm seeing 3 different things here. I'm definitely seeing what Raven Wolf is talking about. So I ended up getting the Fehu. This is a new beginning. This is let's see here. It's like what happens. It's the type of new beginning where you kind of like, you know what it is that you want, or something has sparked a fire under your butt, like to get you going. You know, like there's that little spark in you, and you may not even necessarily know exactly what this new beginning is that you want, but you are moving in a forward direction with passion. And I also got the King of Water. Now I'm kind of picking up a couple things with this. I'm not sure if this is an actual male person in your life, or you could be embodying this energy. And the King of Water, he is very he's compassionate and loving and balanced, and you know, can also, you know, be contemplative, and his emotions are in balance. which means that he can stand firm in what he wants and he knows what he wants. I don't know, perhaps this King of Water is what sparks this little fire under you. I'm not sure, you know. But I also, like, what I'm picking up here is I got the Othella rune. And the first thing that I saw with the Othella rune is what?
I forgot I was muted, so I was talking and
oh, okay, I saw your mouth moving and I was like, I don't know what she's doing.
Yeah, no, I was saying that she says it was Violet who sparked me.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Okay, well then that would make sense because you know, Violet is she's very in touch with the emotions and the stuff in the etheric realm. And as far as the healing, like, okay, so I got the Ophila card, right? And what I got is from this is about it's about family and ancestry, your lineage. It can also be beliefs and things from your past, like things that your family, that you grew up with, that your family kind of like, not on purpose, but, you know, made you believe that you don't necessarily 100% believe now that you look back. And you're realizing you're kind of like breaking out of those chains. Because I got actually it's a new beginning as well. I got the Ace of Fire from the Dream of Gaia deck. And the Ace of Fire is talking about, he did come up in reverse, but I think this was a past thing. I think that there is something that has to do with family or lineage or things that you had believed possibly about yourself that were untrue, that was holding you back, that was keeping you from moving forward with a passionate new beginning. But I honestly and truly feel like this is a past thing, and it's because of healing that's going on. And I think that's what this healing is right here. You know, with things that you're healing within yourself, within your family, like it's like you're seeing a bigger picture of a lot of things, and it's what's helping you to start your new beginning and move forward. Yeah. So that's great, actually. I didn't see anything negative about that. Oh, except for I did get the Scribe in reverse. So the Scribe in reverse, it's an air card. So this is about mental stuff, but it's also about, you know, information that you may receive from, it can be written information. It can be information that you receive from other people. But when it's in reverse, that means that, that sometimes there's information that we can be getting, that we can be interpreting, you know, differently, like not exactly as not seeing it for what it really is, or people may be presenting information to us that's not exactly 100% true. So it's up to you to see past those things. And I think that with this new beginning that you're on, it's not going to be too hard for you to, you know, like use your own, make sure that you're using your intuition when you're receiving any kind of information from anyone or anything. I think is what that Scribe is saying. That's in reverse.
Yeah.
I hope that made sense. Did I make any sense?
Let me see.
I won't lean in.
I don't think it matters if you lean or not.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I can't find the comment, but I'm sure it does.
Okay. Does that make sense, Aurora Rain? Am I making sense?
That's weird.
Okay.
This chat that I have open is way behind. What the heck? Okay. Spot on, she says.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yes. So the next one is Soul Steps. I forgot the whole name. Let me see. I didn't write it. Soul Steps something. Soul Steps every day. Soul
Steps every day. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that. Hey, did you guys see the Peace Healers video about what each sign does when no one's looking?
I seen it. It's hilarious.
Dude, I totally resonated with the Libra thing, and I don't even have Libra in my sun, moon, or rising. But when people leave, I be dancing. Even when people are around, I'm dancing.
That's funny.
That was a good video. Got my cheesy little smile going.
For what?
My cheesy little smile going. Okay, all right. Full step in.
You're funny. I agree, Jason, and I'm glad that you're feeling these energies. All right.
All right, okay. Because every day I'm shuffling. That's what makes me think of.
Morning Star says Venus Libra here.
Ooh, awesome. Do you dance when no one's looking or when everyone's looking?
Johan says, love your family pictures, by the way, Nis. Thanks for sharing.
Oh, yay. Thanks for watching, you guys. I know it can be, stuff like that can be boring if you don't really know the family and stuff, but thank you for...
Morning Libra, Anton. Oh, okay, that's the card.
Dang, you know, these cards are like freaking, I haven't messed with these for a while, but they're freaking speaking to me.
That's good.
Yeah.
Is that a weird place? Yes. Was that a fire truck or a police car?
There's sirens going.
Yeah.
Yeah. This seems to happen.
It's late. 4:44 a.m. and it's 10:44.
Hey, oh, weird.
Well,
hey,
yours is 9:44.
9:44, yeah. Don't people say that that's when you hear the sirens, that's Archangel Michael or something like that? I'm not sure. All right, you go.
I'm not ready.
Just kidding. I'll go. All right. Actually, I need to go back to this card because it was talking to me. Hello, card. I know I'm weird, you guys.
You're so funny.
I'm the strangest cat you'll ever meet, but we'll sure have fun. All right.
I have to read the book for that one.
The first card that I got is Isa. Let me see. Huh. Okay, Isa. This is ice, antimatter, stillness. It can also represent the magnetism of the feminine energy. This represents that you're at a time of stillness right now. It's kind of similar to, like the Hermit card in the Tarot deck, if you're familiar with that. But the reason why you're in this moment of stillness right now, or this, this reflection, is because there's a balance of emotion and intellect right now. And, sometimes like there's an internal battle of you're trying to balance what it is that you know that you need to do and take care of on a regular basis, logically, based off of, or not based off of, but yeah, what you're trying to take care of logically, but also the emotions is messing with you because emotion and logic don't always agree, because your emotions is trying to take you in a different direction than what it is that you want to do. So you're kind of at a moment where you're just like, you're really not sure exactly where to move forward with things in your life. And I got the Nothi's rune. Now the Nothi's rune, this rune represents necessity. There's a necessity for time. There's a necessity for time in our construct in order for us to learn and grow. Although, you know, that time is an illusion and it kind of sucks, there's still a necessity for it. There's a necessity for the cycles. And it came up in reverse because I ended up getting the 5 of Air card. And you see how she's blindfolded, but she's holding the mask in front of her. So it's like there's something that she's not seeing or refusing to see, but still holding this this mask up for everyone else to see. It's almost like, you know, there's a certain persona that you have to hold up, and you feel like you need to do it. Maybe perhaps that's what this imbalance is with your emotion and intellect, because it's like what this card represents, and it's not in reverse, but what it's saying is that there's like a certain persona that you've had to go by for so long. There are certain expectations that people have had of you for so long that if you change it and go with what your heart is telling you, with what your emotions are telling you that you do and don't want to do, it's going to ruffle some feathers. And there's this fear of ruffling other people's feathers because it causes conflict around you. And then you'll feel like it's your fault, like you're the center of the conflict, when in reality, it's just a change of perception. And if it does ruffle other people's feathers because you decide to do what you feel is right within yourself, there's a reason for that. Because as long as you are staying true to yourself, you can't go wrong. And if it messes up things around you, it's because those people were placed in your life purposely to learn specific lessons. And by you following your own true inner guidance and yourself, the other people around you are going to learn very important lessons because of that. So if it creates like tower moments for these other people, then that's okay. That's necessary because they were meant to learn these things.
Light transmissions forever. It's going to sleep.
Good night, Les.
Okay, Soul Steps Everyday says, I am in the process of taking my mass right now. My husband is a youth pastor and my brother-in-law is a pastor. I've been speaking my truth and following my heart. Wow. Yeah. That will ruffle some feathers. Yes.
Yeah.
But you've been true
sometimes
to yourself.
It's just gotta happen.
Yeah. So the card I got for her is hibernation. And I don't know, I was not able to get any messages straight from the card, so I was guided to read on the book. And the first thing that pops in my head, it said, not pops in my head, but stand out, it says, your soul needs rest. Anchor in the deep layers and bundle of protection around you. Take time to create the sanctuary that you need. Allow your soul to get cozy and enjoy this respite. You are worthy of this time of hibernation, and you decide and you deserve this break. So
well, I guess that's pretty similar to the Isa card.
Yeah, I just feel like things been kind of overwhelmed, and I agree with what the book said about finding a sanctuary for you, where it's your space, where you feel comfortable, where you can, you know, for me, it's my office. As you guys see, I recently not redecorated, but rearranged my room because I don't know, it did not felt cozy in a place for me where I can, you know, be myself. And even though, I don't know, I just felt like I needed to make my place where I'm the happiest, where I feel good. So I suggest if you have, and it doesn't have to be like a room, it can be anywhere really. It can be in your car. You know, just make sure you take time to do you, pretty much. Oh, yeah. She says, I am creating that right now. That's awesome. That's awesome. She said, thank you both so much. You're welcome.
You are very welcome.
Okay, next we have Desert Rose.
Okay, Desert Rose. Okay, what do we have for Desert Rose?
Oh, I was about to shuffle my cards with one reverse again.
Desert Rose.
Oh my gosh, I thought I had a card that fell, but no. She said, cool, give me a rosy reading.
Speaking of Rosie, I would have to say this character on the Menage rune that I pulled reminds me of a rose.
Yeah, like
yeah,
not open, but yeah.
Yeah, the way that the way that it is around her makes me think of a rose. And then,
yeah,
pretty cool. She's not as creepy as she looks, I promise.
In person?
Yeah, she's not as creepy in person. Oh, jeez.
Who you're talking to, Jason? Are you talking to Nis or me? Because he's asking, what is that painting on the wall? I think it must be you because my painting is not on the wall. Yeah.
Oh, this is just of a wizard. I don't know if it's a specific kind of wizard or anything because I actually got it. Okay. I got it at the thrift store like years ago.
You got it where?
And it doesn't say on it like if it's any wizard in particular or anything like that. So
I always, well, not always, but since you put it up there, we don't see the face. So I was wondering what it looks like up. So I'm glad you showed it.
My bad. I should do it like that so that you guys can actually see. But I thought it was really cool because I just bought it years ago. So I thought it was cool.
He said that I thought that was representing of the magician. Hey, it could be. He looks like a magician. A wizard. Yeah, totally. Okay, so these 3 cards came out for Desert Rose.
Okay.
I got focus. I get expansion and contentment. So again, with the focus, it's funny that this card came out because I was talking kind of about that when I was saying about this moon in Sagittarius to keep focus, you know. But yeah, I really feel for you, Desert Rose, that there's a lot of distractions going around you. I want to say family for some reason, but yeah, there's a lot of distractions going on, and it's been hard to focus on your goals and what you really want bring into your life. So my message with this card is to try to get focused, try to avoid any distractions that are not necessary, so you can have contentment and expansion. Expansion. Let me think. Let me see what expansion means for you. If you want to go ahead, go, Nis.
Oh, okay. So that actually plays right into the cards that I got too.
Oh, yeah?
So, yeah. Did you want to read expansion though? Because, you know, I kind of talk a lot.
Okay, no, I'm going to go ahead and read the book.
Okay.
With expansion. Number 7. It's been a while with this book. Can't find the numbers. Sorry, you can go, Nis, if you want.
Okay, okay, so I'll make it quick. I won't exactly go into all of the different. Okay, well, whatever. I'll just go into it. Let's get into it, shall we? So it seems as though you've kind of been thrown off track a little bit. Like you're at a standstill right now. like your journey has slightly been paused, and it's because there's like a goal or something that you was expecting to happen, or like there's some kind of outcome or something that you've been trying to manifest that isn't exactly working out the way that you want it to. And because of that, it's throwing you off. And you're like, you're at a pause. So did you want to go ahead, Anna?
Yeah, I was smiling because on the booklet, what I picked on is it says, take some time to write out simple, actionable steps so you can do within the next week that can help you on your path. Keep it simple, and the more steps you complete, become bolder. Send out that email that can then expand into a meeting. So pretty much is, it's telling you here to start writing down simple, things that you want to accomplish so you can get back into the focus. If we try to get all these different things at the same time, we get overwhelmed, we block ourselves, and it's actually harder to get focused. So yeah, the tip here is to start with something simple. Once you achieve it, like it said, become bolder on the next things you want to, more things.
Yeah, and that's crazy. That's a lot of what I've been picking up from these cards, because they're all about manifestation. And it just seems as though like you're a little discouraged right now because a lot of the stuff that you've been trying to manifest isn't exactly working out. And what the cards are saying is that put a little bit more trust into the universe and allow the universe to co-create with you. I'm sure you already do this, but we kind of like, we can get ourselves a little bit stuck sometimes when we get like a little bit too focused or a little too distracted. It's like one or the other. So if you get like too focused on this one thing and you kind of like want instant gratification, or you want the signs that it's going to happen, or you instantly want to know that what you're striving for is going to happen. And then when you constantly get disappointed, then it throws you off path. So you start to like redirect your journey on a different path, and you start going for something different. You start going for all of these different things. And it's like that's similar to what Raven Wolf was saying, like just keep your focus on some simple stuff, but also, keep in mind that it's not exactly going to work out how you have it in your mind. It will probably work out even better than you thought, and I ended up getting the thought card in reverse. And this is when we start getting blocked from being able to manifest things because of negative speak that goes on in our heads. Like negative thoughts that either come from people around us, or it can be things that we do ourselves. And it discourages us and it throws us off track, and we stop going for what we're going for because there are all of these things around us and telling us that what you want is not going to happen. So you've been like thrown off track with it, but keep that faith. Yeah, keep that faith. And I don't know. Manoas represents humanity as well. So are there like things that are you like more of a humanitarian, or are there things that you've been trying to do to help other people, and that may be what's not working out and throwing you off track as well? That might be what's blocking your manifestation. But it's also about keeping in mind that everyone is going to do what they're going to do too. Yeah. And they might throw you off track. Can't let anyone throw you off track.
All right. So next one is Morning Star.
Morning Star. Got it.
Yes.
Morning Star. Okay, hopefully that helped you out, Desert Rose. I hope I was not way off. Okay. Morning Star.
Okay, and that just jump out.
Yeah, I had one that jumped out too.
So that one it is. What were you talking about surrendering? Weren't you talking about surrendering in the beginning?
Yeah.
That's the card I got for Morning Star.
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. It's so crazy because I got the Awaz rune, which is about trust.
Oh, wow.
Surrendering and trust is very similar. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just reading a comment from Desert Rose. She said, Nis, Anna Nis, I talk with people all around the world, stay up all night helping people. Love it. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
Yes, you are a humanitarian.
Wait, I think, yeah, never mind. So with surrender, so I know some people don't like that word, surrender. Yeah. But the way I perceive surrender is, you know, kind of like we were just talking about. When you not resist, I guess it's resisting. When you want something so bad, you blind yourself from all these different options that you know, it could happen. But since you're so in, you know, sometimes we just need to surrender, you know, trust that if it's meant to happen, it's gonna happen. If it's not, it's just not, and just trust that, you know, that things happen for a reason, pretty much. Mm-hmm. Hi for 20 dogs. Thank you for stopping by.
I wonder if, okay, sorry.
I was just gonna ask if you've been having problems with letting go and surrender and just give everything to the universe, trust that it's gonna happen if it's meant to happen. I wonder if you've been having problems with that, because if you are, this card is telling you that it's time to surrender. So
yeah, that's pretty much what it is that I am getting as well. Like there's okay. So I already showed you this, but you know, when we talk about the trust that has to go on with the man and his steed, you know, there has to be a relationship. There has to be trust there in order to work together to create something awesome, or first, you know, for people to get where they need to go and horses. No, but this rune itself is about trust. And I also ended up getting the Four of Fire. Now, what I'm seeing on this Four of Fire is, do you see how she's a phoenix, right? Phoenix rebirth, but at the same time, this is moving forward with action, but also with focus. It's focus and patience. It's really weird. It's kind of contradicting. But do you know how, you know, when you're hunting for something, like if you, or you know, when you're doing something like this, do you see how she is very focused on her target, right? But she has to be patient enough to wait for the target to come to the right spot before she can just let go. She can't be like throwing a bunch of ammunition out there and hitting random shit, you know. It's a different kind of action. It's where you know what your target is and you're focused on it, but you're still remaining patient and trusting that your target will end up meeting where you're aiming. And then I also got Nafis. And Nafis, like I said before, this is about necessity and necessity for cycles. And I'm not sure if this has to do with, because I got the Two of Water as well, and it's in reverse. I'm not sure if this has to do with a, you know, it could be a soulmate, or you know, like twin flame, or it could be any kind of relationship really that you have with another person. But
just, or I don't know. Says, I have this person who's really important to me, and I feel I lost that I've lost, and I have a hard time believing things will get better. So
oh, wow.
with,
How crazy.
if you want, what I get from that is that sometimes you think that, I don't know. Here, you can go ahead. Let me get my thoughts.
Oh, okay. All right. So like what I was, okay, so what I'm getting from this is a necessary, like what you're going through right now is a necessary learning cycle. And it doesn't mean that that person that you're speaking about is gone. This is about putting your trust into the universe and taking a step back and having patience that things are going to work out as they should. Because if you're truly meant to be, you're going to end up together anyways. It's like the boomerang, you know, you throw it out and you allow it. It's like the reason why we have these moments, the reason why we have these cycles that are like tower moments, technically. I mean, if you look at this is like a tower moment. If you look at this room, I mean, look at what a freaking hard time they're going through. And it's a lot of water. This has to do with emotions. But we have to, you know, go our separate ways in order to learn things, in order to learn specific lessons. And if we're codependent on each other and we're constantly stuck in each other's energy, we can't learn certain things.
Yeah.
So it's necessary to break out of those cycles.
And sometimes it can get toxic. You know?
Yeah.
But
I mean, what?
Go ahead. I kept jumping.
Oh, but I mean, from what I'm seeing in the cards, though, these were not in reverse, which the trust and the focusing on your target, but still being patient, which basically tells me that if you just release it and let it be what it is, it'll come back to you. If you worry so much,
it's meant to come back to you, it will come back to you.
Well, and if you're worried so much about him or her or whoever this is not coming back to you, then you're going to create that resistance that we're talking about.
Are you even going to be manifesting that, you know?
Yeah. And it'll push it even further from you. But anyways, like from what I'm seeing with the cards is that, you know, this is a great learning moment. This is actually a good thing, what you're going through right now. It's not bad, and it's only going to make everything better for you and stronger.
She said, Niz, you hit the nail on the head. But what I wanted to say is, okay, with those kind of relationships, you know, everybody thinks that twin flames are going to be united and, you know, they're going to have a happy ever after. But that's not how, you know, things work. In reality, you know, some twin flames, they're never get united. Some, yes. But sometimes when you get in a twin flame relationship or any relationship that you're not ready for it, there's gonna be always some issues coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, like Niz was saying, you have to be apart to be able to look inward and do some inner work. And when I was thinking what I wanted to tell you, Morningstar, the serenity prayer came in my head. That is a Catholic thing, but I mean, I love it. I still use it up to this day, and I don't practice any religion really. So I wanted to read it to you and to some people in case if they haven't heard. Have you heard the serenity prayer?
Oh yeah, prayer? I actually love that.
Yes,
I love the surrender prayer.
So this is what it says, or the reason why I'm saying this is that maybe it can help you in some way. So I'm gonna read it. It says, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So with that said, you if right now you are meant to be separated, accept that and use that as an energy to work and you know, do some inner work and try to focus on you, not so much focus on dwelling on, you know, oh, what could have been, oh, I don't want to let it go. Just release all that, because that's not getting you anywhere. It's making you stuck, and it's making you being in a low vibration, and that's, you know, it's not fun. So
yeah, and when you're vibing high, you start attracting that back to you.
And
when you're vibing low, it pushes it away.
Yes, you're gonna end up attracting a karmic relationship that is gonna hurt you, or that is not gonna turn out the way you want it, because you're in that low vibe. So, but anyways, that's all I wanted to say. I love that prayer.
Yeah, me too. You know, I don't agree with a lot of that. You know, like some of it I don't agree with, some of it I do agree with. You know, like there's a little bit of truth and there's some good stuff, gems to take out of everything, in my opinion.
Look, I got my fan. I'm hot. I'm burning up in here.
Girl, you on fire!
But those were 5 already, and we've been on for a while. We started what 9:40. So we've been on for 2 hours already.
Oh wow, but we talked a while before we started reading, right?
Yes.
You want to do a couple more?
Yeah, yeah, because there's a lot of people on the list still. We still have Michael, Alex, Judith, Champagne, Dwayne, Bong, Donkey, Phoenix Rising, Mary, LJD, and Doc.
Oh, okay, that's 12 people, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, 10. Where did I get this? Let's. You want to just keep on trucking and see where we go?
Yeah. Let's do Michael.
Okay. All right. Let's keep on trucking, because every day I'm shuffling.
Well, I mean.
Okay, Michael. What the heck?
What happened?
Oh, they just flew. Like they're flying. It made me think of that. Have you guys heard of that song by Michael Grimm, that Baby I'm Flying?
No.
Okay, sorry. But
you know, I'm not a good reference to ask, because I haven't seen a lot of movies. I don't, you know, I just know certain songs. I need to be more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, any hoodles. It just made me think of that.
You're welcome. Can't talk. You're welcome, Morningstar.
Yes, you're welcome, Morningstar.
Yeah, you don't want to manifest another karmic. I mean, but in a I don't want to be like, oh, karmics are awful, because sometimes I feel like we do need to have a karmic to learn lessons.
Heck yeah, when I think back to all of my past relationships, I've learned so many important things from them that were necessary.
Good night, Donkey. Hopefully we'll get you next time. I'm sorry about that. And Milky Way Weekly, good night. And by the way, I'm actually gonna be on Milky Way Weekly's show tomorrow. I don't think
awesome.
So I'll be there tomorrow. So good night.
Good night, Milky Way.
Oh,
good night,
Trina.
Donkey. And is Trina leaving too?
No, I just saw her, and I don't think I said hi before.
Oh, okay. Hey, Trina, we never said hi to you, did we? We're such jerks. Anyone else in the chat, if we didn't say hi, we're sorry.
Yes,
so sorry.
Not ignoring you.
If we saw your name and felt the love in our heart when we saw your name, does that count? It's not the same as saying it out loud, is it? Right.
Buddy.
Well, Michael, I don't know if this is like a divine gift or a sacred union I'm seeing here. Oh, look at that. What? Jeez.
Right there.
Fingers work for me here. I don't know. I feel like, yeah.
Is that a sage? Yep. Okay. I don't think I've seen this card before. I really like it. Anyways, you got the Purified, the Sage Moon.
Ooh.
And I don't know if you guys can see. I won't focus. In the middle is a bundle of sage. And there's crystals around it. So, what this tells me for you, Michael, is that you need to do some cleansing around your home. You need to, I hope you have sage, but if you don't, definitely get some sage and cleanse your areas, your place, wherever you live. You cleanse all pure sage all the rooms, cleanse all the rooms, because I feel like there's some I don't want to sound like, there might be some negative energy there that is just, and there needs to be transmuted and move away. So I feel like you definitely need to be saging your house. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but I can't read what the book says. You can start. I'm kind of done.
Okay, well, I'm trying to actually get a better pick up. I got like an interesting bunch of cards here, so I'm trying to pick up exactly what it is that you're trying to tell me here. Okay.
Transmuted, yes.
Yeah, so I ended up getting the, do you want me to go?
The what?
Did you want me to go, or did you?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. All right. So what the one that I'm drawn to the most is I got the 10 of Earth, and the 10 of Earth is in reverse. And when it's in reverse, this is, so 10s are like the endings of a cycle, right? But there's like an imbalance or dissatisfaction with something. And you're not really sure exactly what that dissatisfaction is, because, and you're getting like frustrated with yourself because you feel like you have every reason to be happy, but you don't understand what this dissatisfaction is. And I almost like, okay, so do you see how she's taking a mask off right here? See how she's taking the mask off? This card can also represent, you know, like just basically not caring what it is that everybody thinks. You're just going to be you, or you're just going to do and say what you need to do. But then there's also a blockage here where, or this could be a mask that someone else has taken off that's caused some kind of discomfort or dissatisfaction with you, because it's something that was surprising that you weren't expecting. And it created a blockage, because I got the Berkana rune, but I got the Berkana rune in reverse. And, you know, this is a lot of feminine energy, you know, and this is also about, you know, when it's in reverse, there's, you know, like a creativity or your flow or the things that you felt like you were passionate about, or you suddenly, it's blocked. You know, you suddenly just don't feel as passionate about it any longer. And it's messing with a, dare I say, a sacred union here? I don't know. I ended up getting the Gibo rune. This is about sacred union, but it's also about brotherhood, you know, about, you know, people getting along. It can also be about getting any kinds of gifts. It could be a gift, like a divine gift that you get, you know, within yourself. And I don't know, I have this feeling that this has to do with something within, but also with maybe with others around you. Like there's things that have caused, an opening of negative energy. And once we start tapping into those negative energies, it like invites negative energies to us, which makes sense why you got the Sage card too.
Yeah.
Anna.
Yeah.
Why you picked the Sage card.
Yeah, and I was actually reading what it says on the book. And it says, strip the deep layers of your heavy soul and allow yourself to become weightless in the present moment. Light sage, and as the smoke rises, let your troubles float away into the infinite abyss. Take responsibility for your actions and forgive yourself and others. There is a light at the end of the tunnel waiting to reveal your next step. Walk through this door, let the light shine through you and break you open. As you prepare for this new chapter, take time to really release what no longer serves your spirit. Breathe into your heart space new possibilities. A purified spirit craft a purified intent. Oh, I love that. That's kind of like what the, well, no, whatever. I was gonna say what the full moon was about.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. And I also got the counselor card too. And the counselor card, this is where we're, the counselor can take a step back and see things, see all perspectives and see everything that's going on around them. And like, where you can like pull yourself out of your own situation and be the outsider of your own situation. That way you can see things for what they really are. Because when you're involved in things, and this is also with internal conflicts too, when you're really involved in it, the emotions take you over and you can't see what's going on for what it really is. This is about trying to detach emotionally so that you can actually see logically what's going on and what it is that really is messing with you or blocking with you or what needs to be changed or fixed.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I have Alex next.
Okay. How's everybody doing?
How's your weekend looks like, Nis? Do you have any plans this weekend?
Heck yeah, dude! I'm watching Star Wars.
Oh yes, it's your birthday weekend. I'm so sorry. Never mind. Just kidding.
All good. Anna, didn't we just talk about this?
Just kidding.
What are you doing this weekend?
No, the reason why I was asking, nothing really. Oh my God, I just dropped all my deck. I was asking because since there's a lot of people that still want readings, if we can do it on the weekend, but I don't want to do that because it's your birthday weekend. We're going to be doing things.
Oh, you're right. Hey, but you know what? I could do it Friday night.
Do you want to join me and Ransom on Friday?
Oh, yeah. Well, let's ask Ransom first if he's down to do that.
Which I'm sure he'll be fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe you can join us and we can do the rest of the readings.
Okay, that would be cool. Would that be cool with everyone else too? If we did that, maybe we could have Ransom pull some of his cards. That would be fun.
Huh? Oh, yes.
Yeah. He's
so
funny.
I know. Let's do Alex, and then we'll do the rest on Friday. If you guys still would like us to give you guys a reading, we'll do it on Friday. So I will have Judith, Champagne, Dwayne, Bong Donkey, Phoenix Rising, Mary, LJD, and Duck.
Cool. The Dock of Illusion.
Champagne. Is it champagne or champagne? How do you say it?
It could be both. It's whatever you want to say, baby. No, just kidding.
Spanish is
Yeah, it's champagne. I'm just kidding.
in Spanish is champaña.
Oh, okay. It's champagne.
Similar. But
Here in the
yes,
US.
so yeah, we'll do that on Friday. Yeah, we'll do that Friday. 'Cause I know, and I can feel the energy of people really needing the readings. So I really want to do that.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm down too. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
So sorry if we didn't get you guys tonight, but we promise Friday on the R. Oh, it's gonna be the Triple R show.
Oh, the Triple R show. Oh wow. Okay, this has to happen.
It's gonna be.
This
well,
has to happen.
That's funny.
It really does. It's been a while since I've done a show with you and Ransom anyways.
Yeah, it's been. We can do, can we do a birthday party? How do you call it? Online party?
Yeah, we'll have an online birthday celebration.
Yes.
Because I'm going to be, let's see. How old am I going to be? I'm going to be 35.
Nice. Oh, this thing is choking me here. Okay. A lot of people are saying happy birthday.
Oh, thanks, guys. Thank you. My birthday wish is for everyone to just have an awesome day that day. To just like fill this
on
inner
your name, to have an awesome birthday on your name, an awesome day on your name.
Yeah, like do whatever you do to celebrate, but be like, I'm celebrating in the name of Niz. I'm just kidding. No.
What time on Friday? Ransom and I shows is usually late, like 10:30 Central Time. So I don't know.
10:30, that's 9:30 my time. That's not bad. Is that too late for some of you guys? Because we could
Get the courage card.
Yeah. Never mind.
What?
No, I was trying to think of other days, but it's already Wednesday, and then tomorrow's well, obviously tomorrow is Thursday.
And then the next one is Friday.
Yeah, and then the day after that is Friday. How weird. Yesterday was Tuesday.
Holy shit.
I mean, if you want to try for tomorrow, I mean, you want to try it again tomorrow night so that we can go on.
Let me see. I'm gonna be home early tomorrow. I don't know what your schedule looks like, but I'm gonna be home early. So I have a show with Milky at night, but if we can do it during, I don't know, and not before the show with Milky, that will work too.
Oh, okay. Well, that probably wouldn't work because I have to wait till Lucas goes.
Oh, yes, because your son, yes.
That's okay.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Friday.
We'll figure it out, yes. All right. So for Alex, I got the courage card for you. Here, let me see. What is this referring to? Courage. And it's on the fire element. So it says the fire realm is an intense realm to walk in and take audacity to move forward. An extreme amount of courage is needed to walk your soul path with purpose and authenticity. When courage takes over, your flame grows brighter and draws in the support and inspiration that your soul seeks. Karmic lessons may be asking you to move more brave and do the right thing, even if it's against the mainstream or popular opinion. Your soul has great things to do and has no time for naysayers, even if they're on your own head. Step in your courage and walk through the fire. You'll be transformed and you will rise above the current the current circumstances. Your path will be brighter for it, and you will inspire others in doing so. I think that was a perfect card for you, Alex.
Wow. Yeah, you know what? That's pretty much what I'm getting from these cards as well. So basically, is there's a balancing that's going on here, and so I got the Heaven and Earth card, and when this card comes up, and with the other cards that it came up with, it's an indicator that are you doing things for other people because they expect it of you? Is because they make you believe that that's what you should be doing, even though it's against what it is that you really want to do. And I also got the Kanaz rune, which is about passion, and it's also about clarity, and it's about having that fire and that force, and there's like a desire in you to move forward with something, but it's like you just don't know how to say no correctly. Like you're worried about saying no to certain things because you empathize, and you care so much about what other people around you think that you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. But what I ended up getting the Maiden in reverse, and what this card in reverse talks about is about how to say no with mindfulness. So basically, it's okay to say no as long as you are, as long as you're saying it in a way that it's coming from your heart. You're looking at a situation and with empathy and with understanding, and also understanding other people too. So if they react negatively, it's like saying no, but when they react negatively, say, I understand why you feel that way, because I've had a track record of doing this, this, and this, but I need to change this for myself. And like basically, because I got the Self card in reverse, and that's where it's an indicator of not really stepping into your power and doing what's really true to and good for yourself. It's where you're basically like giving your energy away to other people because you feel like there's an expectation there, or there's something that you need to be doing. But it's okay to say, no, I cannot do these things because it's better for myself. That's pretty much like what it is that I'm getting from these cards. Like you're and I also got the Scribe, and the Scribe is not in reverse, which it's about being able to communicate things, and it's being able to communicate things in several different ways. It doesn't mean communicating like with your voice. It could be through poetry, it can be through a song, it can be through writing something. Like if you can't speak it, then write something out very eloquently and explain yourself, like I'm doing this because it's for my best interest and I need to take care of myself, type of thing. Because I ended up getting the U tree, the U rune, and that's about healing. And you see that there's the moon. There's that full moon there.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, there's this full moon right there, and it's about releasing things that do not serve us and healing from those things. So kind of like what I was saying about the other readings too, you may ruffle some feathers, but sometimes you have to do what's right for you. And when those other feathers are ruffled, it's because there are lessons that the other people are supposed to be learning as well. And if you enable certain behaviors, then you're only keeping that cycle going and nobody's learning anything. So yeah, that's the end of that. I mean, does that pertain to anything to you? Does that help you? I hope.
Yeah. Don't know. I don't see his I don't think he's commented yet.
Alex left. Wasn't even here for his own reading. It's like, how could you not be there for your own birthday party? What?
No, I think he is listening.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like you're missing out on your own birthday party, Alex. I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Hold on a second. My candle melted on my crystals.
Holy. Hey, it's protected. It's protected by wax now.
You see?
Oh, wow.
Well, that's not cool. Anyways.
Luckily, it's easy to wax the melt off. Oh my gosh. Melt the wax off. Wow. Wax on, wax off.
I'm gonna have to mess with it after. All right, you guys. So sorry we didn't get to everybody, and we were on for 2 hours. We tried, so that's extra 30 minutes, but whatever, it's good. And we'll try to be back on sometime this week.
Yeah.
So yeah.
If anything, for sure on Friday.
Yeah. Even if you can just jump for a little bit and that's it, that will work too,
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let's do this, guys. We got this.
He did say, Alex said, Nis Skywalker, you were on spot on Anna reading too. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Yes. All right, you guys. Thank you for being with us, for letting us do readings for you guys. And anything you want to say in closing this?
I don't know. I kind of feel like pulling like a card just for everyone that's here right now. What do you think? Do you want to do that?
Yeah, do it.
All right. So I'm just going to, okay, so like a message to everyone who is in the chat.
Oh my gosh.
Just for shits and giggles. just for scuzz.
Thanks everyone for being here.
Yes, thank you for being here. And we're, yeah, never mind. Don't ask. Oh, where's that card? I felt it.
Oh, well.
Or you know what? Ooh, okay, wait. What if I pull one of the Shaman Oracle cards?
Ooh, I like that. Yes. Yes.
Yes, let's do that instead.
And I already pulled the cards for the whole group at the beginning. Remember?
Oh yeah, yes. All right, so let's do some every day I'm shuffling. I don't know, that song is stuck in my head. Hey, so
please ask the cards by Ruffled Chips will be on special tomorrow. That's funny. I don't have rods, or I don't have a pendulum that I can ask yes or no questions. Sorry, Anton.
All right.
That sucks. Look,
I want you. Pachamama. We got Pachamama.
Oh my God.
What?
The name of my husband's e-juice, the juice that he uses for his electronic cigarette, it's called Pachamama. So,
oh, really?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Hi, Heidi.
What? Bye, Heidi. Are you leaving? What
no,
happened?
I said hi. I said hi.
Oh, hi.
I don't know if I said hi or not, but.
What's up? So, the essence of Pachamama, it represents the unconditional love that Earth has for all her children, including the stones, the plants, the animals, and humans. She is the goddess of Earth, also known as Gaia, who pervades all creation in our planet. Thanks to Pachamama, our timeless soul can experience life in a biological body. The joy and pain we taste during our brief time on Earth are invitations to discover the boundless love of Pachamama. This card is inviting us, or this is the invitation, You are the child of the earth. Now is the time to eat right, love right, and be joyous, regardless of the circumstance you may find yourself in. Be grateful for your life, your body, and all that nourishes you. Pachamama invites you to relish each breath, embrace your joy and pain equally, and discover love through both. Let Pachamama know how much you appreciate all of her blessings with an act of service, such as planting a tree, helping save an endangered species, or protecting the ocean. The medicine is you still believe that you have been cast out of the Garden of Eden, that you are motherless and homeless. You suppose that you need to work very hard to survive and thrive. It is time to stop suffering. Let go of that old myth and realize you were given the garden to rejoice in and to become its steward. Your melancholy is really a longing to return to the heart of Pachamama. Listen deeply to the mother who was always there for you. Walk in beauty and honor all life. So beautiful. This is just basically screaming to me gratitude. And having gratitude attracts abundance, you know. And
that's a great part to be closing with. Yeah.
Right, totally. This is the number 40. So I don't know if you're in numerology or 40. 40 or
I was trying to find where was the number at, but I saw it. It's on the top left, I guess, or right, whatever.
I'm not sure how you see it, so
it's on my right.
It's
but
in the top.
Way you're holding it is on the left. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Nis, for doing this.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Thanks everyone for being here, and we really hope that you enjoyed this. Yeah. Wow, so full of words, right? And yeah, like my vocabulary is really up there.
Yeah, you guys have an awesome night, and we'll see you guys on Friday with the with Ransom, DJ Ransom, and Nis. So good night, love you. Thank you for watching and being here with us. Truly appreciate it. So bye.